HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this best of edition of HCAM News. I'm HCAM News Director Tom Nappy, here to recap some great happenings throughout the year. On this edition of HCAM News, we take a look back at some of the great happenings of 2026. So without further ado, let's get started.
McSweeney 193, Irwin 171, Krishna 114, write-in 4, blanks 60. And those are the unofficial results of the annual town election for May of 2026. We'll have some more info on the write-in race for constable, I'm sure, a little bit later this evening.
So how long does a process like that take, would you say? I mean, with all the write-ins that you see that you took?
Well, you know, it's also a case of, there's a lot of write-ins, but we also did have a lower than average turnout, so that's fewer ballots that we're actually going to be counting over. So hope is we'll be done in a few hours.
And how many people take place in the counting?
So we have to do teams of 2. So we have a total of 6 or 8 tonight who were able to stick around later.
Okay, yeah.
So
it makes a long day even longer.
It does.
And of course, just because the polls are not done. I mean, you got to tear down everything, pack everything up, put it all away, and then count it.
But props to the other departments that helped me get it done.
Yeah, who else is involved in this?
So, I mean, I'll say now is obviously we have the benefit of, the school department letting us take up their facilities for the day. But, without the help of town facilities and town DPW, trying to get this stuff all moved around. We do all the setup here, but transporting stuff, helping to store it, we wouldn't be able to do that without their help.
Oh, that's great. That's good. Anyone else you want to thank today?
I'm going to give a big thanks to my assistant clerk, Will, who
I was waiting for that one.
without him, it would be a much different game. It's always helpful having someone here for it. I've done elections without an assistant before, and I'll tell you, it's not as fun.
No. Well, Connor, thank you very much for taking the time and doing this.
Thank you, Mike.
And I'm sure I'll see you later on.
And one last thanks as well. I just have to say, I'd be remiss to not thank HCAM for covering.
Well, thank you. This is what we love to do. Connect the community, you know? All
right. Well, have a good night.
Take care. We'll see you. And, well, what a race. And as our mathematician is adding the number, and out of all people that we got for a mathematician, it's Tom Nappy here. Tom,
yes, what a race.
What a race.
Well, I had to do some math on that school committee race because I was close.
So close, and I know people already did the math at home, but I was stalling with the town clerk just so you can add up those numbers. And let's hear it. What do you got?
All right. So for McSweeney, we got 653. For Irwin, 518. And for Krishna, 447.
Wow.
So very close race.
Very close. I tell you, that is something else. So, such a great race. We had a lot of good things going on here. And I noticed, too, the gauntlet was very, very light as well. Normally it's packed all day long with people out there. And I see one standing on one corner and 3 standing on another. And it was you could tell the feel. I mean, no ballot questions.
Right.
2 contested races.
Yeah.
And one open race. That some write-ins showed interest, so...
maybe they wrote you in. You ran one here, didn't you?
I did that once, yes. Thank you. Please, don't write me in. All right, so what else we got?
So I didn't get I missed one of the results on the Board of Health. I was showing up late because of the lacrosse game.
Man took that one. Yeah, that's right. The girls won tonight.
They won big.
A small margin, right?
23-3.
So
nice senior day win.
I saw Norwood coming back in the fourth quarter there with tripling their score. All right, but
But we know Manon won.
But Bannon was a clear winner on that one.
Siba Manon.
So, Tom.
I'll tell you, though, it was all great quality candidates.
Yeah, that's right. And before you came here, as I was looking to stall, we played your recap of the candidates
Ah,
that you
terrific.
put together. So yes, they were great. They were very nice. In the debate, granted we had 2 out of 3 for
Right.
the debate, but it was still a nice debate, and you could see where their hearts and commitment is to these schools in the town.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
And Sandra Irwin, who's one of the winners tonight, unofficially, of course.
Unofficially.
She wished she could have been there, but she couldn't be there. But she had a nice statement, and she participated in the Hopkinton Women's Club Beat the Candidates tonight, as
Yep.
all 3 candidates did in that
Sure.
race. And for the school committee, all 3 just really quality candidates.
Yeah. The town did not lose with anyone for that race. So I got nothing else. I already gave up the schedule for the week with sports and the Hopkins play. You got anything else new coming up?
Yeah, I mean, we got HCAM news every Wednesday, and of course HCAM Sports Talk. We'll have a new edition of that
you go.
coming up as well this coming Wednesday. But we got lots of senior days coming up, and we'll also have some tennis and golf coverage this week.
Oh, that's
So
great.
it won't be live, but it'll be more like a news type of
Like
coverage.
a recap. It's so
But-
hard when you have 5 courts out there, 5 games going at the same time,
Right.
and you're shooting through fence, and most of the fence is covered with material that you can't even see through. You have to stand in a gate, and that's not, they don't let
And
you
you
do
got
that.
a big game coming up on Thursday, a boys
Thursday,
volleyball
boys
game.
volleyball.
That's
And,
going to
we
be a
have
battle.
And we have some guest color commentators.
That's right. Colby Crum is going to help out Steve Sweetapple on the call, and
Excellent.
it's going to be a lot of fun over there. So that's going to be a great game. Bellingham, a really good team. So
yeah.
I know last time it was a 3-2 final when Hopkins had played Bellingham,
Sure,
so it should be
sure.
a good one to cap off the regular season.
All right.
I move that the town take action on the articles listed on the consent agenda according to the motions as printed in the 2026 annual town meeting warrant articles and motions document.
The 2026 Hopkinton Annual Town Meeting took place on Saturday, May 2nd, to start out the consent agenda featuring 10 of the articles passed.
Final draft all come together so that we are presenting either this fall or winter a final draft version to then be able to hopefully approve at a special town meeting and then submit over to the folks at the Attorney General's office for final review before it goes onto a ballot.
Acceptance of town reports and unpaid bills also passed unanimously, leading to Article 6, the 2027 operating budget, which was just under $138.5 million.
This brings the total operating budget for FY27 to just over $138 million, which is a 9% increase.
Those are all mid to long-term things, but I really want you all to understand the deficit that we are facing, the bill that is coming due. You've been writing the check for 10 to 20 years. It is here. It is not going to change. We can adopt some fiscal prudence now. You can ask hard questions. You can hold us accountable. I truly hope you do. I promise you next year's budget will be higher.
The budget passed, and so did Article 12, a pilot agreement for Franklin Road Solar.
Taxes the town is collecting for both the personal property and the real estate is the same amount, whether there is a pilot agreement or not. And all of that money, I guess, would be considered a net positive to the town.
Article 13, capital improvements expenditures, raised some debate.
So Gristmill Dam, which is part of North Mill Street, it's a pretty complicated infrastructure. It's got bridges, culverts, dams, impounded waters. It's got historic relevance. It's got environmental impacts. But this project is going to try to deal with a lot of those different things. It will replace the picture in the middle of the 1850 single-span timber structure bridge. If you have not seen a bridge like that, I encourage you to drive over that and see how comfortable you feel, and then you might consider approaching this a little differently.
The article would eventually pass. Article 15, water enterprise capital improvements, required a bit of explanation.
This is money that we'll be borrowing, and it'll be paid back by the water retained earnings. That's the source of funding that will pay it back. It's for items 2, 3, and 5, and the majority of this borrowing will not occur until FY28.
Both motions of the article passed the majority. Article 16 Sewer Enterprise Improvements passed. Article 17 and Article 18 Drainage Improvements also passed.
The town has been aware of a significant drainage failure for years. In 2020, water was discharging from an electrical box, clearly demonstrating a serious infrastructure problem. The town investigated, acknowledged the issue, and obtained Conservation Commission approval for a drainage solution. However, this solution was never implemented. As a result, the property continues to sustain ongoing damage to the home, land, and utilities. This is not a one-time event.
Article 20 Community Preservation Recommendations raised a bit of debate and had a few questions.
CPC recommends spending on projects that are in recreation, open space, historic preservation, and community housing. 9 projects are recommended by CPC this year. 2 different motions are required because one requires a majority vote and the other one, because it's a land purchase, requires a 2/3 vote.
The article passed a majority. Town meeting finally also agreed to amend the required MBTA Communities Multifamily Overlay District.
So this is the map we approved at Special Town Meeting 2024. I think there was some ambiguity because the state reviews these maps after the fact. Our downtown district in Walcott Valley, we thought would be considered as kind of one land area, but they said, no, you need a physically connection on a map. Even if a road's in between, you need to be connected top up map-wise. And this is what we're proposing. So the downtown Walcott Valley district, the area in blue, is to basically connect on a map those parcels to the downtown district and Walcott Valley district that would now be known as the downtown/Walcott Valley district, and to remove a parcel on Cedar Street, 19 Cedar Street, to basically try to balance out the best we could, not adding additional land.
We're going to take a quick time out on this edition of HCAM News. A whole lot more ahead. Don't go anywhere.
HCAM is supported by our viewers. Thank you. And by the Hopkinton Independent newspaper and online news site. The newspaper reaches 100% of the homes and businesses in town, and the website is updated daily with exclusive Hopkinton content. Readers can receive a daily newsletter and breaking news alerts via
Saturday morning cartoons are back. Every Saturday at 8 a.m., HCAM's Toon Time has an hour of classic cartoons, from Betty Boop to Superman to Popeye to Bugs Bunny and more. You'll see your old favorites and discover new ones. So tune in to Toon Time, Saturdays at 8, and start your weekend off with a laugh.
HCAM programming is supported by viewers like you and by Beaumain Pizza Bar and Grill. For over 25 years, Beaumain has been serving great quality food for the whole family, featuring hand-tossed pizzas, paninis, pasta dishes, and a variety of unique appetizers. Enjoy a casual dining room or relax at a comfortable bar with signature cocktails, fine wines, and 16 beers on tap. Beaumain Pizza Bar and Grill. Great food, great drinks, and something for everyone.
My name is Callie Arthur. I'm going to Endicott College for softball.
My name is Trevor Blinn. I'm going to be going to Salve Regina University, and I'm going to play football.
I'm Tegan Restaghini. I'm playing at Regis College, and I'm playing basketball.
Hi, I'm Gabby Patty. I'm going to Simmons University to play volleyball.
My name's Chase O'Donnell. I play boys lacrosse here at Hopkinton High School, and I'm going to DePaul University to play lacrosse.
Hello, my name is Liam Grady. I'm going to Pitzer College to play football.
My name's Marin O'Connor, and I'm going to Trinity College to play soccer.
Landon Van Buren. I'm going to Skidmore College, and I'm playing soccer.
I'm Levi Schuster. I'm going to Wentworth Institute of Technology for golf.
My name is Harry Miller. I'm going to Colby College, and I'm running track and field there.
I'm Katie Della Chapa. I'm going to UMass Amherst for cheerleading.
I'm Lucy Jean, hockey, and University of New England.
My name is Ella Fowler. I am going to be playing field hockey at Connecticut College.
My name is Alex Clark. I'm going to Bates to play on the women's soccer team.
I'm going to be studying sports management with a minor in marketing.
Criminal justice.
Nursing.
Nursing.
I'm going to be majoring in economics
I'm undecided right now, but I'm thinking kinesiology for my major.
I'll probably do like a major in psych and a minor in neuroscience.
I'm going to be studying business, and I'm thinking about minoring in psychology.
Civil engineering.
I'm going to be studying AI engineering, and yeah, see how I go from there.
I will be studying management at Eisenberg.
I'm undecided right now.
I'm going to be studying neuroscience.
I'm currently undecided, so I'm not sure yet.
The amazing people and the beautiful campus, and it's pretty close to home, so I can have some fans cheer me on.
The campus was amazing there, and I really liked the coaching staff and, of course, the academics.
Just the community and the environment. The coaches were very, very welcoming, and I'm excited to play with the teammates next year.
I chose Simmons because of their awesome nursing program. It's in the heart of Boston, right by Fenway, close to super great hospitals, and I just loved the team dynamic, especially the coaches. So I'm super excited for the next 4.
I went out to tour the school. I loved it. Met some of the guys on the team. Some of them I played with in club here in Massachusetts, and just fell in love with the campus.
Well, first of all, in California, I love the weather. Love everything about the school. Definitely the potential I could have playing football there. And also, I feel like the guys were awesome when I visited.
Well, I really liked like the vibe when I went onto the campus, and all of the girls were really nice. And I've just always wanted to play soccer, and I thought this was a good fit for me because of the academics, and I knew it would challenge me to do my best, and it would keep me on a tight schedule with my work, and I knew it could balance like the social life and the academics and athletics.
So when I visited there, I visited twice. I had a really good connection with the coaches, and they were just really welcoming to me. And my parents, being from a similar area to the school near Saratoga, they'd been married in Saratoga. My grandparents live like just 30 minutes west of the school, so I had been around it from when I was little, and it was just a special place when I first went. I like the programs for civil engineering that they had, and the golf team was an extra bonus.
I chose Colby for mainly just the academics.
It just had like everything that I wanted in a school, so.
I really liked the campus and the coaches and the people there.
I chose Connecticut mainly because of the location. It's close enough to home where my parents can come to my games, but I still feel like I'm far enough from home. And the campus is beautiful, and everyone at the college is so supportive, and it's such an uplifting environment.
I chose Bates for the rigorous academics and the beautiful campus, as well as the people all there are wonderful.
Oh my God, it was amazing. I am so glad for every sport that I've played here. I am so grateful for everyone and everything that I have met along the way.
I loved it, every second of it, especially on the football field. Best memories with the boys on the team.
It was really fun. Honestly, one of the best seasons ever. I'm so appreciative of all my teammates. They really made the team extra special.
I loved it, truly. Some of my favorite years. I made such great friendships. As you can see by my group photos, so many girls on that picture came from basketball, volleyball, and just being a Hiller.
I enjoyed it, through its ups, through its downs. I always was positive, and I kept my head up, and it was a great journey, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
I love the Hillers. I'm a Hiller for life. Coach Sanborn, Coach Enos, all my great coaches, football, volleyball, and track. Loved them all.
My Hiller career was good. I had a great sophomore and junior year. My senior year was not as I expected, but it was still a good one. And I made some really good friends, and it was just an experience I'll never forget because I had so many good people surrounding me and so many people that supported me throughout the whole process.
Oh, Hiller career was great. Senior year's going well. I'm really loving it. I'm going to miss it here. It was amazing. I had a lot of fun experiences with all my teammates.
It was great. I mean, it shaped me into the person I was today, and I'm super thankful.
I enjoyed it all 4 years, 3 seasons through cheer and lacrosse, involved in everything I could be.
It was so much fun, and it was probably my favorite year of hockey ever.
It was awesome. I feel like I made varsity as a freshman, and I don't know, like the environment on the team, like they're still all my best friends. My coaches are my best friends. It's just an environment like no other.
I really enjoyed my Hilla career. I felt supported throughout the whole time, and it was just really fun playing on a high school team with players at the school.
This is a talented group of artists. A few of and it's very, I would say, more diverse than ever before in the past. The work is really each student's voice. There's a little bit of overlap in painting maybe, but everybody's working with different materials, different subject matter, different ideas, all kinds of different things. So it's been pretty cool to watch.
I am Thomas Fitzgerald, and I do photography.
I'm Tori Jackson, and I do photography, mainly digital though.
I'm Vivian Drucker, and I do fashion and textile work and digital art.
Hi, my name is Shamail, and the type of art I do is watercolor and acrylics, and my concept is different desserts.
My name is Eleanor Van Dusen, and I make ceramics.
I'm Charlize Drucker. I do mixed media art, mainly painting.
So I've been doing photography for quite a few years. I've been doing it since I was young, but I really got off my phone and started exploring like the deeper depths of it with like an actual camera and depth of field and lighting and everything. I want to say 2 years ago when I was a sophomore.
I started my freshman year of high school, and I've been taking photo classes through junior year, so I've been doing 3 years of photography.
I've been doing art for basically my whole life. I only recently started doing sewing and fashion last year, but it's been a passion of mine to do fashion design.
I've been doing art ever since I was young, but I started taking it seriously in middle school and high school, specifically in 9th grade. I took various different art electives.
I've been making ceramics for about 7 or 8 years now.
I've been doing it since I was maybe 4. It's been a long time.
The main bulk of my exhibit is actually circuit boards. So I started shooting circuit boards because I am really interested in technology and I'm always taking things apart. And there's just so much pattern in them. And I thought, every time I take something apart, I see it and I think, like, I want to capture this in some way. There's so much pattern and it's really cool. So I finally was able to do this with lighting and cameras and really capture what I see whenever I disassemble something.
Is this your first art show here today?
It is, but I'm super grateful to be here, and it's really, really cool to see my work up on a gallery wall and have my name right above it.
You plan on taking your art career further?
I plan on continuing to shoot photography as a hobby because I really do enjoy it. I don't think I'm going to major in anything art related, but I do definitely enjoy it and plan on continuing to do it.
I have 4 pieces on display. One is a self-portrait about me and my relationship with my phone. It's called Distractions. And that piece has won a few awards, so I decided why not put it up today. Then there's 3 others are people photography. One is of my friend. We actually did it in class in photography too, my sophomore year, and it's a portrait using window light, and the light really illuminates her eyes in a very nice way. Another one is of my friend from Rhode Island. It was taken really late at night, so she's all just tired and she just kind of didn't want to be there, but the photo ended up, the lighting was so nice, and just the expression on her face just made her seem just I don't know, it just was it was really expressive. So that one's called Fed Up. And then the last one that I have on display is a portrait of my sister called Curious, and I utilize spacing and empty space, so she's down at the corner and looking off into the distance, kind of just oh, what's over there.
And is this your first art show you've done?
I've been in an art show at UMass Lowell before, but this is my first exhibition where it's like more than just one piece of work.
Do you plan on taking your art career any further?
I hope so. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can take photography next year just because there's no more photography classes for me to take, but I'm in photo club, so I can do work out of school, and I might take some classes after I graduate. I'm not sure where I'll go, but I hope to continue in the future.
One of the pieces that I have on display is my corset and bolero jester mock-up. The corset is a finished piece that I did last year, and the bolero is a mock-up or a draft of a later piece that I'm going to be completing for my senior capstone project.
Is this your first art show you've done?
This is my first art show, though I was in the Hopkinton art show last year, but that's a more informal art show. I hope to continue doing fashion because it's been a passion of mine for very long, and I hope to continue doing it as a hobby, but as a career, not really.
And how does it feel to be on display here tonight?
It feels really good. It's nice to see my art seen with a larger audience, and to hear people's feedback and how people think of it or interpret it in different ways. It's really cool to see it in a very professional setting.
The piece I'm going to talk about is called Ravenous Feeling. It's an acrylic painting about desserts on a platter, and basically it's detailed, inspired by Wayne Theobald, the artist, and it's just a certain type of art I like to do. It's about desserts, and I feel like it revolves a lot around my concept, and it matches with a lot of different pieces of my artwork displayed today.
Is this your first art show that you've done?
Yeah, this is my first art show. I'm just a little nervous, but it's really fun. There's a lot of people and different artworks you can look at. It's very nice to display your artwork for everybody to see.
Do you plan on taking your art career any further?
I really want to take my art career further. I might do maybe minor in art in college in the future, but I'm definitely going to keep this hobby in the future and make more artworks.
I have pieces both that I've made here at the Hopkinton Center of the Arts and at the school. I've been exploring with textures and colors and form, so it's a bit of all of that.
And do you plan on taking your art career further?
I plan to definitely do it going forward. It's not going to be the main thing I study, but it's definitely my creative outlet.
Is this your first art show that you've done?
Yes, this is my first art.
Believe it or not, we are out of time for this edition of HCAM News. But don't worry, next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., we'll be back. For everyone at HCAM, I'm Tom Nappy. As always, we thank you for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.